Yo, yo, yo. What's the dealio, y'all? What's the dealio? Hey, look, this episode or this live minutes for all my vampires right now, all right? We late tonight, but we about to get it in. We about to find some setups. All right, so shout out to everybody that's going to watch it live or, catch the replay, okay? I'm going to give you guys levels for tomorrow, and we're going to find some setups, all right? So I know we late, but we here. Okay. Moni, what up? She said 3 live sessions in one day. I am overwhelmed by your energy. You are a beast. Hey, I had to, Look, so I got a chart anyway. You know what I'm saying? I got a chart anyway. So I was like, let me go on live. Let me chart, and whoever catch it, catch it. All right. I know I usually go live earlier, but had a lot to do. So what up, Chaos? What's up, V Mile? All right. What up? What up? QTZ, what up? Buckeye Treats. I ain't know who was gonna show up, but I literally have not charted for tomorrow yet. So I was like, let me chart. All right. This live might be a little bit shorter. Because I am tired, but I just said I'm gonna chart and I'm gonna go live real quick because I still want to get these levels out, and I want y'all to make money with me, all right? And I want to make money with y'all, all right? So yeah, we gonna get into it, man. All right. If you made money off of the things that we called out, let me know. All right. It's a lot of y'all up. I wasn't expecting all these people to be on live. I know it's about to be 11 on the East Coast. but yeah. Let me know where y'all tuning in from. Be sure to like this video. All right. Be sure to like this video. Let me know where y'all tuning in from. Okay. So she said, got them notifications when you come on. Oh, hey, that's love right there. Absolutely, Chaos. Hey, listen. I'm just a consistent person. I just like being consistent. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's get into it, man. All right. So, Orlando, what up, Culture? What up, Joy? I'm tired, but I can't miss this. What's up, Doc? I know, right? What up, Tina? What up, Ava from Toronto? Yeah, so we gonna get into it, man. Hey, y'all here, be sure to like this video, all right? It's late. I almost didn't go live, but I was like, man, let me show up, all right? So shout out to Jacksonville, Dallas, Houston, Fort Lauderdale. Shout out to all of y'all, man. Shout out to all of y'all. All right, so we're gonna go over SPY. She said, I don't like missing lives. Hey, I feel you. And look, I don't like missing doing them either. You know what I mean? So that's why I was like, man, let me pop up. All right. I appreciate y'all tapping in. I appreciate y'all being excited. You know what I mean? I thought it was gonna be like 10 people on here. So yeah. What up, Brittany? How you doing? T-Dot was watching another YouTube, saw yours and jumped on it. Hey, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the love. All right, for real. So look, let's get into the charts. Okay. Let's get into the charts. So we're gonna go over. So the market today was crazy. It was a little bit choppy, depending on what stock you was looking at. IWM did chop around. SPY, it came down some. Yeah, it came down. It failed to go higher. So we're gonna see how that translates to the market. Okay. Culture said, I like the video you put out today. I appreciate that. Y'all know I'm only gonna bring y'all real valuable, videos and content, right? That's all I'm here for. I'm here to bring you guys real valuable stuff that could change your life. All right. Shout out to Washington, D.C. All right. She said, we were waiting on you. Hey, that warms my heart. All right. I appreciate that. So, What's up, Stephen? How you feeling? So look, y'all, we got SPY right here, okay? So we had a failed two up on the day. All right. We had a failed two up on the day today. So this is kind of a layup. All right. This is kind of a layup right here. So for SPY tomorrow, we gonna say puts below 674.92. All right. Puts below 674.92. Let me make sure. 674.88. Puts below 674.88. All right. That's this low off this failed two up right here. So SPY could be coming down tomorrow. And I would say my price target is going to be 671.20. All right. Price target 671.20. All right. So you could get a $3 move on SPY tomorrow if we break below 674.88. All right. So that's the SPY right there. Okay. Yeah, it was choppy. It was choppy. Appreciate you, bro. We know you got a life besides trading. You're most. Hey, I appreciate that, man. For real. All right. Yeah, I do have a life. I be trying to, fit all these videos and stuff in with the life. You know what I mean? So I be having a lot going on. So it'd be crazy. All right, but I don't know. I'm just locked in right now. I'm in a real particular place right now. I'm locked in on the goals. I do want to help people. And so yeah, I'm just in the pocket right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go to sleep after this. So yeah, I don't know, I'm just in this, I'm in a certain mode right now, you know what I mean? So you can tell I made 4 racks off Tesla. A beautiful Plant B. Plan BT. That's what's up right there. Shout out to that. All right. So for SPY, we got puts below 674.88. We got a failed two up right here. Let's go to the hourly. The hourly. I mean, we could really pump up as well though, right? If we get above 676.70, we could pump right back up to 678 as well. Okay? There's no real resistance until 678 as well. So I want you guys to pay attention to 678, 52. Okay? 678, 52. All right. Pay attention to this area right here. That could be a pop, or it could come all the way back up to 681. All right. We don't have no areas of liquidity here. So this could be the area of liquidity where we bounced. All right. So, and then if we do go to the upside, if we get above 680.77, then enter in the calls. Okay. Calls above 680.77. All right. Calls above 680.77. Okay. So calls above 680.77. We came to yesterday's high and we rejected a little bit higher, but we did reject and then we came down, right? So I think that the next area we came down, bounced off, right? So we could be coming down here to 671. All right. So that's the SPY. Let me know if that makes sense on the SPY, y'all. All right. Let me know if that makes sense on the SPY. SPY and IWM failed to break yesterday's high. Exactly. Right. IWM didn't even get to test that high, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they made a lower high today. So yeah. So now let's go to IWM. Okay. So we got IWM. What we got right here, y'all? What's this right here? What y'all see? Tell me what y'all see. Tell me what y'all see on a daily for IWM. I'm letting my screen share load right here. What y'all see on this daily time frame right here? We got a one candle, okay? We got a one candle. All right. This one candle, that means we consolidated today. All right. So tomorrow, all right, if we get above 251.36, enter in the calls. A big move is coming on IWM. All right. I just don't know which direction. Excuse me. Calls above 251. 36. Yep. 36. All right. Calls above 251.36. It could come up to 252.17, and then it could try to break above this fair value gap. If we come lower, we're going to say puts below 248.22. All right. Puts below 248.22. All right. This is where we at tomorrow. Okay. And then we could come down to 246. If we come lower than 246, we could come down to like 245. All right. So that's IWM. Now, based on the strat method, we almost have full time frame continuity, right? So if we break above this 251.36 tomorrow, then we're going to have full time frame continuity. And that means that we should be bullish and we should be trying to retrace, where we just came from, which is up here. All right. So, hold on. My screen is paused. My bad. My screen is paused. So, go here. Come on now. All right. So yeah, we just came from up here. We was at 258. We rejected, came down. So if we get above 251.36, we got this area of liquidity right here. Once we get above 253, then we really gonna blast off and we gonna come back up to 258, right? But if we get below 248.22, then we could come down to 246.73. And if we get below that, then we could come down to 245. Okay? So you see these wicks right here as well, right? You see these wicks right here as well. So we got a rejection. We got a rejection. We got a rejection with a lower high, right? We got a rejection with a lower high. So this really could be a symbol for us to be coming down. But we really do have to see, y'all. Okay? We really do have to see because we could really be coming up. We could be coming down. All I know is we have a one candle on the daily. So that means tomorrow we're going to have some motion. All right? Tomorrow we're going to have some motion. So I really want you guys to, pay attention. Don't do nothing crazy, right? Be patient and let the setup find you. All right? Because if you look at the past 2 days on IWM, it gave you guys the same setup, right? So look, on a 30-minute time frame, failed to up right here, lower high on the day, rejection, right? Yesterday, failed to up, rejection. Okay? So IWM gave you the same setup 2 times in a row. Right? Failed to up on a 30-minute rejection, failed to up on a 30-minute rejection. Right? So, IWM it really does change lives, y'all. Okay? It changes lives. So, please, 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 y'all, you know, take these lives and these teachings seriously, and you know, come get this money. All right, because it's yours for the taking. All right, it's yours for the taking. Okay. Um, yeah, I had to fix it. Y'all should have been able to see it now. All right. 212 bearish. Yep, exactly. 808. Um, what else we got? Inside bar. Yep. Writing not showing. Yeah, I fixed it. So are you basically getting your levels from the high and low of day? Yes, and then also order blocks as well, and my fair value gaps. It does depend, but I am paying attention to the previous high and low of days every single day, based on the strap method as well. Okay, so when I'm looking at the strap method, um, you know, I'm basing everything off of the strap method, and how you are supposed to trade it. Okay. So yeah, so that's IWM and that's SPY. And let me say this, y'all. Okay. Most people, well, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to show you guys how I chart. I'm not afraid to show you guys how I trade. Right? I'm not, because I believe in abundance, right? And I believe in helping people, right? I want y'all to understand that. So we here. I do use the previous high and lows. Is it that simple? No, right? If you only basing everything off of the previous high and lows of days, you will end up getting cooked. All right. There's a lot of intuition that goes into this. There's a lot of research. There's a lot of studying as well that goes into all of this as well. All right. But one of my biggest things is, I always say this: I don't want anybody to need me. Okay. I'm here to help you guys learn how to fish, right? I'm here to teach you guys actually how to fish. I'm not here for just a call out, right? Nothing that I say in this video or any video is financial advice. I'm just showing you guys what I am seeing on the charts. That's all I'm doing, okay? So please understand that. What's up, Angie? How you feeling? All right. So be sure to like this video if you guys have not. It's late, y'all, so let me know where y'all tuning in from, okay? I'm not trying to be on here all night. I know it's late on the East Coast as well. So I just wanted to come here so people could catch the replay in the morning, right? I just wanted y'all to have some levels in the morning time, you know what I'm saying? Because I know I usually go live earlier, all right? But I had stuff to do. So, so in return for me showing up late, be sure to like this video. All right. Now, let's go fishing. Let's go find some setups for tomorrow. All right. Now, all right. So, let me pull up my list. Real quick. All right. So, Best B said, "Trust me, man. Really, I sincerely appreciate all of y'all, man, for showing up. I appreciate you, right? I appreciate y'all for showing up. It makes it easier to show up when people, you know what I'm saying, be showing up. So I appreciate y'all seriously, because I know it's late. All right. She said, Cali. Shout out to Cali. CC. Shout out to CC. Shout out to Jersey. Business minded. All right. So let's find some setups for tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. It's going to be 0 day to expiration across the board. So please do not get cooked. All right. Please don't get cooked. Please be patient. All right. Now, also, I want you guys to understand that anything that I put on these charts, you have to read price action. Okay. You are responsible for your trading. You are responsible for you getting in the trade. You are responsible for your profit, and you are responsible for your loss. Okay. I just want to say that. So just keep that in mind. Let's make sure that we have a mature mentality as we approach trading as well. Okay. I'm here to help guide you guys. I'm here to help you all see what I see, right? You could use my eyeballs to make some money in the market, but I do want you guys to be responsible with your trading. All right. Every day, I do want to pop in and celebrate y'all wins, but at the end of the day, it is on you guys. Okay, so I definitely want you guys to have a mature mindset around trading and making money in the markets. Okay, so yeah, Oracle did go up after hours. So yeah, saw that. Nothing but love here, yeah, for sure, man, for real. Like real talk. All right, so let's look at this. All right, so we got hymns. What we got right here? Intel. Let's see what Intel looking like. 2 down. They looking like they bouncing right here. So tomorrow on Intel, we might get a 2-2 reversal, bullish reversal here, because they held this level right here. So Intel might go up tomorrow. OKLO, 1 candle of 3-1, so they might come down actually. But I don't really like this setup. I don't like the spacing. We got Robinhood. Robinhood look like they might be coming down some more. They just rejected off this fair value gap. So Hood might be coming down. I don't like the spacing. Honestly, I don't like the spacing. Dell, let's see where they at. They came down some more for sure. This is creating a double bottom, y'all. This is creating a clear double bottom. Dell is about to pay me so nicely next year. Yeah, I think Dell could come down to about 115, 116 into this equilibrium zone right here. And then it could bounce and it could go crazy. All right, so we got a double bottom on Dell forming. Okay, so we got a double bottom forming on Dell. Okay, it's not completely formed just yet, but it is forming. So for tomorrow, we might get some continuation to the downside on Dell. So if they get below 122.04, you could take puts. All right. Puts below 122.04. All right. Yeah, Dell is forming a double bottom, y'all. This is the middle. This is the neckline right here at 141. So if you come down to 115 and then it starts to reverse, you could catch the move from 115 all the way to 141. And that's just the neckline. Once it gets past the neckline, it's going to go up to fucking 167. And then we're going to go to 179. All right. So Dell is setting up to be a very, very nice setup right here. So be sure to check that out. All right. So that's Dell. What else we got? We got Apple. Apple looks really good tomorrow. Okay. I'm gonna put Apple on my list for sure. We got a potential 2-2 bullish reversal. AAPL 2-2 bullish reversal. Okay. So if Apple gets above 273.65, then you could enter in, right? I missed it yesterday. It broke below this 3 bar and then it sunk, right? Came down into this order block right here. It bounced and now it's right here, right? So if Apple breaks above there, 273.60, you take calls and you ride it to the upside. All right. Oracle, one candle, they're up in after hours. Oracle, they could be coming about $200. Um, Potentially, we got to see, but I do feel like Oracle is oversold and they're due for a pretty nice run up. AMD, they're on a one candle right here, so we got a 312 bearish. So I'm gonna put AMD here. Continuation. Okay, that's on AMD. Google, Google broke back above the $300 level. So it reclaimed 300. We on a 2-1 right here. So I'm gonna be looking at Google for a 212 bullish reversal. All right, 212 bullish reversal. All right. APLD. Let's see what they did. They're on a one candle, but they got this. APLD looks like it's on a bear flag right here, y'all. But it also looks like a double bottom. Not really, because the neckline would be right here. So it looks like a bear flag right here. So we got to see. Netflix, Nvidia failed to up, so Nvidia could be coming down. If Nvidia breaks below like 170, they could really come down pretty strong. All right, Affirm, no. Shopify. Oh, Shopify looked like they ready to come down. Failed to up right here, and a failed to up today, yesterday and today. So I'm gonna look at Shopify. Shop failed to up. Okay, we got back-to-back failed to ups on Shopify, y'all. All right, yesterday we had a failed to up. Today we gapped up and had a failed to up. So they look like they could really sink and come back down to 161. I'm just hoping that we don't gap down and they don't take the move away from us. All right, Uber look like it's about to come down some more. Palantir looks like a 212 bullish reversal. So a Palantir. I'm gonna put PLTR 212 bullish reversal. All right, Carvana 2-2. I don't like that. Nike is on a bearish 3-bar. I think they're down in after hours as well, if I'm not mistaken. So they're probably already gonna make the move. Tesla's on a 1 candle. SoFi. So they had a 1 candle today. So this could be their bottom for the double bottom. So we got to see, right? We got to see with SoFi. Lyft, Circle, Amazon. Davita, what's up? From Austin. She hit Rocket Lab ×2 and IWM to the downside. Hey, shout out to you, Davita. All right. Hey, if y'all made bread in the stock market, let me know. All right. Let me know, y'all. I wanna hear y'all wins. All right. Cause I feel like we be spending so much time together, right? I gotta know y'all wins. All right. So if y'all won, let me know. You know, I know everybody in the Discord, y'all been doing y'all thing and killing it. Y'all smacked the market today. Best B, shout out to you. You got 1600% trade, right? That's the 16x on his money. So I don't know what he put in the trade, but if he put in 1,000, that's $16,000 in profit. All right, so that's life changing right there, y'all. So shout out to everybody, man, who really getting it, seeing these wins and seeing these gains. All right. So Amazon, Enphase, who else we got? CoreWeave. I think they're up in after hours as well. They were on a 1 candle. We got Meta. Right. Lululemon, they had a nice day today. They did gap up. They did gap up, but they're on a failed two down. So Lululemon could come down and fill this gap at 209. So I'm gonna actually put Lululemon on my watch list to the downside. Failed two down, two up. Okay. Tesla, one candle. CrowdStrike, they on a one candle. Adobe failed two up. SMCI, they came down to $29. I told you guys my price target for them was $27. And they did end up coming down some more, y'all, on SMCI for the Sunday watch list, okay? Oh, I forgot to mention this as well. Somebody wanted to sponsor somebody's month in the Discord, okay? So if you're not in the Discord, I'm gonna make an announcement on tomorrow's video, and we're gonna announce the winner on Sunday, on my Sunday live, okay? So if you're not, who's not in a Discord that wants a month for free, their first month for free? If you're not in the Discord, put it in the comments, right? And let me know that you want the first month for free. Somebody is gonna sponsor, and I'm going to announce that on Sunday's live video, okay? So let me know. All right. Let me know. All right. She said IWM twice. My MC said I didn't win. Okay. Yeah, it was a tricky morning. Okay. It was a tricky morning. I hit IWM, and then I took a little L, and then I got them back, right? 2 times. So yeah. What's the updated levels for Oracle? I honestly don't know, because we got to see where they gap up to. All right. So yeah, we got to see where they gap up to. She said, me, sweet, I am not. All right. Me, Mel. Okay. So, I want the first month for free. Okay. Me. All right. So what we're going to do is, pay attention to tomorrow's video, okay? I'm not gonna make it difficult or nothing like that. I'm gonna try to figure out a way we could do it where it's like random, right? So pay attention to tomorrow's video. I might have you guys email me so I could put all of your names in a hat, okay? So we gonna see. All right, so keep all of that in mind, but pay attention to tomorrow's video. All right, I'm going to announce the winner on Sunday's live video. All right, so make sure you guys are there on Sunday's live video. I will not be able to honor it if you are not there live. Okay, so all right, a lot of y'all, how do I grow a $200 account? Hey, that's tough, my M. I ain't gonna lie to you. All right, you just gotta trade IWM or SPY. Really, you could trade SPY, but you gotta trade IWM, and you gotta do one contract at a time. Honestly, like I would see. Here's the thing. I don't recommend people start with $200. I'm not saying you can't, but I don't recommend it. All right. I would say at least start with 1,000, if I'm being honest. Right. So I would say save up some more, get your bread up, and then start with some more so that, you know what I'm saying, you don't feel like you penny pinching. Because when you start trading with a very small amount, sometimes your brain be in survival mode and you don't make the best decisions. All right. I'm just being honest. I stayed on the sideline today. I didn't. Yeah, it was real choppy, Buckeye. It was real choppy. All right. Yes, and we will pay it forward. That's what's up, Yvonne. That's what it's all about. Somebody in the Discord was like, yo, this is so valuable. You know, I just want to bless somebody. He already sent me the money. So, you know what I'm saying? Now, after that month, then, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be up to you to, you know what I'm saying? Either keep it going or you're not going to be in there. But, you know what I'm saying? What time does it start? I don't know exactly what time I'm going to go live on Sunday. It'll probably be either 11:30 a.m. Pacific or 12 p.m. Pacific. Um, Somewhere around there, right? Early afternoon. So that's what time I'm gonna go live on Sunday, y'all. Okay. So but yeah, I wanted to drop that on you guys, and I want you guys to pay attention to tomorrow's video. I'm gonna give you guys what you need to do. All right. Make sure y'all follow instructions on that as well. Okay. I started with 300 just to learn trading. However, I see it as my learning budget. Yeah. I do have more funds available if I feel like I'm. Hey, that's how you do it right there, Cali Nola. All right, that's how you really do it. So shout out to that. Okay. You doing it the smart way. I wish I would have done it that way. Honestly, I started with 4 grand. I blew 1,000, added another 1,000. I'm just losing money and adding money. You know what I'm saying? So I wish I would have started with less money. Honestly, I would have had better habits. All right. So let's go back to the charts. I just wanted to say that for y'all, okay? Um, all right. So we got Pan W. This also looks like a double bottom right here. So I'm seeing a lot of double bottoms, y'all. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of double bottoms on these charts right here. This one right here looks beautiful as well. So the market is getting ready to blast off. I would say another few days, maybe next week, we're gonna start seeing some stocks really blasting off. Okay. VRT. Um, eh, this looks like a double top right here, with a slanted double top. So they could start coming down here, honestly. MRK. They could be coming up some more. Celsius, Google. Marvell looks like they about to make a crazy move. Right? We got a bearish 3 bar. And then we got a 1 bar today. So they could make a crazy move tomorrow. But AVGO, 1 bar. They look like they trying to come up. Soundhound. I don't like that. XYZ, a failed 2 up after a bearish 3 bar. Okay. Microsoft. What we got? 2 up. Delta Airlines. Ooh. Okay. This could hit potentially. We got a 1 bar right here. We got Citigroup. We got DoorDash. They up after hours. UAL. IBM. CRM. GLD. We got GLD right here. We got a 3 bar right there. I told y'all gold was about to make a move. They went up to 402 after these 2 inside candles. FedEx. TSM. TSM, bearish 3 bar and a 1 candle. They might sink tomorrow. XOM. UNH. Coinbase. Yeah. Coinbase double bottom as well. All right. So listen, y'all, I'm seeing a ton of double bottoms, and we're almost at the bottom of the second bottom, right? So yeah. We about to blast off. Like next week, I think we gonna see some crazy like bullish price action. MU failed to up. We got a gap to fill, so this would be a high priority A plus setup for me. So I'm gonna put MU failed to up. Okay. Silver. We got Reddit. I think Reddit could really make a move to the downside. Okay. But they spreads be real wide, so you got to be careful with them. IONQ, Rocket Lab, they was up 11% today. Oh shit, they going up tomorrow. I'm gonna look at Rocket Lab tomorrow again. Bullish. All right, Rocket Lab, they looking real nice and saucy. All right, TX, U, U, Cipher, we got Datadog. Alrighty. So my main setups that I'm paying attention to tomorrow. My main setups for tomorrow is going to be. I like Rocket Lab. It looks real clean. I like MU for that gap fill to the downside. I like Lululemon for a gap fill to the downside as well. These would be my three. Okay, Rocket Lab to the upside, MU to the downside, and Lululemon. Okay, so let's go over them real quick. MU. For MU, we got a failed to up. So if we get below 244.96, you enter in the puts. Okay. For MU, puts below 244.96. All right. All right, Best B. The recording will be here for you in the morning as well. Okay. So we got puts below 244.96. Okay, on MU tomorrow. And then we got Lululemon. We got Lulu. Come on now. Got Lululemon. Right, we got a failed to up here. Puts below 214.98 on Lululemon. 214.98. Okay. The gap fill, it could come down to 209. All right. So this could be a banger. All right. So these are two gap fills. Like this is a slam dunk right here at Lululemon and MU. All right, both gap fills rejected off the 200 EMA right here. So this could be a really nice banger right here. All right. And then the last one I said was Rocket Lab to the upside. If we get above 60.36, you can enter in the calls. So calls above 60.36. All right. Calls above 60.36 tomorrow. If and only if we get above there, right? If and only if we get above 60.36 tomorrow, y'all. All right. I don't want y'all getting into no trades, trying to force it or none of that. Only if it gets above. Okay? But my main two watches My main two watches, I'm telling you guys right now. First one is gonna be MU. All right. Failed to up. Gap fill. Okay, down to 237. 0 day to expiration. Lululemon. All right. Failed to up. Gap fill. Okay. That's my main two priority setups right there. That's gonna be my main two setups right there. All right. Let me know if that makes sense, y'all. Okay. Let me know if that makes sense. Those are gonna be my main ones. All right. Coinbase is gonna tank tonight at 3 p.m. Okay. Japan is gonna sweep it low. Okay. I'm holding SOXS, PNBK. All right, Isaac. Interest rates are spiking tonight in Japan, which will bring markets down. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, I'm with it, right? I'm with another market crash. You know what I'm saying? All we gotta do is ride puts to the downside. So, I mean, the game is simple. Once you understand your levels, the game is so simple. You know what I'm saying? So, once you understand your levels and you able to look at gaps and gap fills and stuff like that, I mean, it just becomes layups. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm with that. I'm definitely with that, y'all. Okay, um, so yeah, so here's what I'm gonna ask you guys as well. Um, do you guys have any other videos that you want me to make? Right? Are there any video topics that you want me to make a video on? Put it in the comments or put it in the chat. All right. I'm gonna give y'all a couple minutes for those to flow through, right? But I want to know if there's any video ideas, anything you want me to talk about. It could be life, it could be stocks, whatever it is, right? No limit, but I want to know if you guys have any videos you want me to make. All right. So put those in the chat, if you will. Right. I'm gonna give you all a couple minutes, but I really wanted to come on and go live because I have to chart anyway. And I always told myself when I chart, I'm just making it a habit to go live while I chart. Okay. By myself, charting usually takes about an hour, right? Which is why these live usually go an hour. But yeah, so I'm glad I was able to come on tonight. I did give you guys levels. We went over SPY. We went over IWM as well. Okay. And then we went over all of our setups as well. And we got Lululemon and we got MU. Okay. Now let me look at Lululemon real quick. So Lululemon closed at 215. All right, so they closed at 215. Let's see where Lululemon is at right now. Lulu they're at 215.24. Excuse me. Yeah, so right now Lululemon is at 215.24. And then and let's look at MU. Those are the levels. Those are the levels for tomorrow. I hope everybody makes money tomorrow. All right. We got 0 days to expirations on all stocks across the board. Okay. So make sure that you guys are being responsible. Make sure that you guys aren't being reckless with your trades. And make sure that you guys are practicing proper risk management. Okay? Let's make sure that you guys are practicing proper risk management. All right? I don't want you guys out here going crazy, putting too much size into a trade or none of that. All right? Make sure you approach this methodically and you approach this responsibly, right? So even if you do take a L, it's not gonna put you out the game, right? Remember the video I made about treating trading like a business, okay? Your money and your capital is like your inventory. You need it to grow. Y'all see what I'm saying? So, so yeah, y'all. So listen, it's late. I know it's late. I appreciate y'all tapping in. Let's get this money tomorrow, y'all. Okay, let's get this money. And yeah, let's finish the week off strong. All right. So like I always say, make sure you get up out your head, go get into this world, because your head is a dangerous place to live. All right. And also remember, y'all, the more you study, the less you worry. All right. So listen, y'all have a great night. Okay. OPEX tomorrow. I'm okay with a fall, but not the initial. I feel that. I feel that. Stargate, charting, market structure. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do a market structure video again. Trading IWM. What up, Jerry? What about trading IWM? How to chart key levels? Okay, let me take a photo of these real quick. Boom. All right, the orb strategy. Okay. Okay, teaching on liquidity sweeps. That's a good one, actually. That's a real good one right there. All right, what else we got? I like to learn about futures trading and getting funded. I don't really do funded accounts. I have a futures account. I don't trade futures just yet. I'm not into it just yet, but I don't do funded accounts. Nothing wrong with them, but you know, I just like to put my own money up because you're more responsible. I think it's better to learn without getting funded because you become a different type of animal. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my take on it. All right. So, any other? I'm seeing if there's anything else that comes through before we hop off. All right. But yeah, I'm gonna make some more videos. I got a lot of lessons already recorded, and I got some other ideas from you guys. So I appreciate that, and I appreciate y'all. All right. So I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna get some rest, get some sleep. We got a good day, big day tomorrow. All right. So y'all do y'all thing. Let's make some money tomorrow. Pay attention to tomorrow's video as well. For anybody who wants to get sponsored in a Discord for their first month. Okay. So order blocks, liquidity sweeps, how to find London and Asia high lows. Use it for trading. Okay. All right, y'all. Have a nice night. All of y'all stay smooth. I appreciate y'all tapping in. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I hope y'all use these levels. I hope y'all make some money tomorrow. All right. All of y'all stay smooth, man. Peace.